those days as and out. Well, just put this on and listen if you feel called to do so. Welcome to Mystic Moons. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the channel. I want to look at messages specifically around what you need to know. I was noticing that today being the 8th, technically I could start doing the mid-January readings. And I might. And I do want to get to money and career for all signs. Just had other things on my mind. I thought let's go and open up the floor first with what you need to know. Hello, Asha. How are you? How are you doing? I am trying my best not to become a human ice cube. I hope you're doing well. And great to see you. Anyway, yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out what you need to know. Before we get into a money and career, and before I do mid-January's readings, let's go and check out what is needed right now. I mean, there's always messages that come out, and I assume that what's needed to be said. But why not just do one more specifically? And the element I'm going to start with, I'm going to start with water. I'm going to start with Scorpio. Maybe we'll go on to fire afterwards. All right, so start off with water. What does water need to know? I could pull a general question on water, but let's do by zodiac sign. Why not? I have a little bit of time this afternoon. Let's start off with Scorpio and what Scorpio needs to know. All needs to know is singular. I'm not going to pull 3 messages in that case. Scorpio, I have 5 of Pentacles. First of all, Scorpio, what I need to let you know is that whatever you're going through right now, it's just a season, Scorpio. Do keep that in perspective. Do keep that in mind. You're just in the midst of, well, in the midst of a life phase, in the midst of a process, in the midst of a walk, a jaunt through the cold. And it will pass, Scorpio. You can only keep moving forward, Scorpio. You should not look behind you, Scorpio. You should only keep going ahead, Scorpio. Nine of Wands tells me, well, you're going to tap into your perseverance, Magician, not to become complacent, And think about Scorpio. Don't think so much about your present situation, Scorpio. Instead, do think about the future, even if things are delayed for you. Scorpio, I do see some continuing for this message that this will resonate with. There's been some dry, tight times, Scorpio. I don't even feel literally like this is a season of winter or anything like that. Just dry, tight times. And you may be impatient and wondering, of course, why wouldn't you be, right? Why wouldn't you be impatient about an uncomfortable situation? So that probably didn't come out right, but you know what I mean. What I'm saying here is that I do see a little bit of this continuing. It's not going to end as in quickly, but you are on the tail ends of it. A little bit more time to ride out the situation, Scorpio. What the message I have here is that despite or while take advantage of this lag, there are things you can still do right now, Scorpio. Least, or perhaps the most major component of this, Scorpio is planning. Scorpio, you don't have to have everything built or even ready to show, Scorpio, but what you do have to have is a very clear idea and strategy. Scorpio, you should be furiously planning away on what you're going to do the instant this situation lets up. Right now, you have time, and it looks like part of the reason why you have that time, why you have this lag, is precisely so that you can go and crystallize that mental game plan, that floor plan, that blueprint. You need to know, Scorpio. Let's go on to Pisces. What does Pisces, that King of Pentacles wanted to come out, didn't it, Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Six of Cups. I'm not really going to read this. I don't feel like it, even though that is Pisces energy. Page of Swords. Eight of Swords. Lots of swords, Pisces. It's a lot of swords. A couple things, Pisces, under Six of Cups. This could be talking about going back and retracing your steps. If you laid out any contacts, Pisces, have you made any queries, made any connections perhaps last year that you just sort of lapsed because, well, they didn't give you any feedback or the feedback that you wanted? First of all, Pisces, one of the messages, what you have to work with. Pisces, perhaps some of the contacts that you made, they were not prepared or equipped to deal with your offer or dealing with you at that time. But now things could change. Either way, Pisces, there could be something valuable that wasn't ready to get started before that could be valor, Pisces. Retrace your steps. I feel this is relating to your networking, your business, your actual social circles. There was one more thing. What was it? Maybe this is for the best, Pisces. There was one more thing I wanted to get from here. Anyway, Pisces, yeah, definitely go and regroup. Cycle back with any contacts that you made, regardless of if they are engaging with you or not. Double check what you have and get a view of the range of people you have to work with. There was something else here. I don't know what it is. I got distracted. Okay, well, anyway. We'll do other messages, Pisces, and if I forgot it like that, then obviously I wasn't meant to say it. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know now? Cancer. Change is coming. You're well equipped to ride it out. That really wants to come out, but it didn't. 5 of Pentacles. What is it? Little water signs. Burr, burr, burr. Very cold water signs. Very frugal water signs. I'm not saying this because I have a Scorpio card. You're actually in the midst of this right now. It's funny now I'm not going off, am I? So if that's the case, I'm going to go back to where I was. I will go back to where I was. Oh, but I need my things. 1 second. I'm like, where is the best connection? I wonder if the copyright strikes will get me with a song. It could. Oh, well. And I have something I propped this with. I put it down somewhere. All right, there we go. I'm going to try this one more time. I don't know why it was going off there, but not here. Try one more time. This room because it's warm too. Oh, I just put all of Cancer's things in there, didn't I? Let me see if I can bring back Cancer's cards. Give me a moment on what Cancer needs to know. Did Cancer have the Page of Wands in there? I forgot. I think this is it though. So basically, Cancer, outside of what I read for Scorpio, your energy is moving along faster. You're actually in the midst of change, Cancer. I do think for some of you that this reading is going, or this message will resonate with, you've been in the dry spell, the rough spell for too long. And I think you're still sort of running along with it, but it's also unsustainable. Like, in other words, you could see the end. One way or another, you can see the end of it. Page of Wands and Sun. You're right in the midst of the change, Cancer. What you need to know is, I think there is a little bit of rough patches left, but unlike Scorpio with a lull and no significant changes, big changes are coming your way, and they are going to prop you, boost you, give you a step up into a completely different environment. You know, you're going to be moving towards the sun, Cancer. I don't know if you're moving in a northerly direction, in a west, east-west. There could be something here with going in the direction of when the sun rises or the sun sets. I know there's lots of direction here, Cancer. I'm not going to pull, but keep that in mind. Cancer, you're in the midst of changes. I feel like something unpleasant or not quite all that nice is still in your energy. You are still dealing with it, but you're moving out of it, Cancer, and you're going to be moving out of it fast. Fast enough. You're going to have to jump, Cancer. There'll be good jumps. Much better jumps than what you have been doing. Rest assured of that. Much, 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 much better. Okay. I said I'd do fire next, so let's go and do Aries first. Aries. I have Two of Wands. That is Aries energy. King of Pentacles. Two of Cups. What you need to know, Aries, is somebody's going to make you an offer. What kind of offer? Could be an offer of commitment either around love or work. You know, Aries, I don't really care at this energy, and I don't even care enough to investigate whether this is love or work, because you know what I'm seeing here with the Empress here and the Emperor? This can go either one of two ways, Aries. Either, and I kind of think this is the main message for you, somebody's approaching you who's quite stable and has it all, but Aries, they're seeing you as having more. Somebody's going to offer a partnership with you, Aries, because they see has more to give. You have more resources, more talent, more space, more seniority, something like that. You have more to give. And they see that as only adding on to their wealth. I do think, Aries, in a proposal that's coming for you in not too long of a time, there's a partnership coming, and Aries, I say essentially you're the alpha, you're the superior one. You You know, it's complementary. This offer is complementary to you, Aries. It does not benefit you. This benefits the person who's going to make the offer. They will come out greater in this partnership. You, Aries, on the other hand, it's complementary, but it's not like it's really adding anything or detracting anything from you. It's like a safe connection, a safe bet, a safe interaction, a safe offer. If you want to go with it, Aries, you can, no detriment to you. But do be aware, Aries. Ultimately, it's not really going to add to you. It's not going to make you more. It's for their benefit, not yours. That's what I have there. Let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what you need to know. I am not pulling the bottom of the deck energy, though. Right, not at this point. Six of Cups. Excuse me, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. King of... That really wants to slide out. Is it coming? It's there. Okay, so we're taking Hermit. And the Fool. Well, first of all, Sagittarius, someone is set in their ways. It's almost like conformity, Sagittarius. You could be getting an offer. A platform. You're getting conformity, Sagittarius. I don't know how you feel about that. Someone wants to, I don't know, bring you into the fold, but have you act according to their rules, Sagittarius, their ways, Sagittarius, their views, Sagittarius. When everyone sits down, Sagittarius, you sit down too. When everyone blinks their eyes, Sagittarius, you blink as well. When everyone swallows, you swallow as well. Sagittarius, the message, what's coming your way, what you need to know. Think about it, Sagittarius. You're getting an offer. I think it would be comfortable to take that offer, but what I have is conformity. Somebody's going to present something to you in which you will definitely have to conform. Do everything by the book, Sagittarius, by their book. Needless to say, that was really strong earth energy. Could or not, may or may not be relevant. Let's see. For a second there, go off on earth signs. We did Aries, we did Sagittarius. Now let's do Leo. What Leo needs to know. Leo, Ace of Pentacles, Leo, be very careful with who you enter into partnership with, or who you give time to. There's something about your time, Leo, that's very important. Something about your attention that, well, remember, that's just as valuable, if not more valuable, than what you can give materialistically, Leo. Leo, what you need to know is ultimately you are in a power position. And also, too, Leo, don't be just stressed by Do I say being on your own, doing things your own way, having your own viewpoint, maybe not having group support? There's something about here, Leo, that really tells you to own your independence, own your own space, own your own ideas, and not really caring who and what believes in you, sees you. That's one part of the message. Another part of this message here, though, Leo, is I do think maybe you might think, Leo, that if somebody comes to you and they're not asking for actual tangible things from you, then it's okay, Leo, to deal with them. And what I'm getting is that your time, your headspace is even more valuable. It's like even thinking about them or thinking about other situations, Leo, is priceless when it comes from you. Leo, you should only focus on what you want, right? I do want to say that. But as I said, it's like number one, lean into your own self completely. Also, two, Leo, it's like other people are going to try and get in your headspace, try and leech away on your value, your expertise, your insight, your thought, your care, your advice. And I don't think you should do that willingly or easily, Leo. I don't know, have really impeccable standards right now, Leo, because you are flawless, Leo. Okay, that's what I have for you. Flawless Leo doing flawless things does not need flaws around them, Leo. Maybe that's a little harsh. That's what I got. Let's go on to the next sign. Shall we do Earth, since I was getting all that Earth energy in general? Let's do Taurus. I keep seeing the Empress. What does Taurus need to know? Eight of Cups. That just is just hanging out there. It's like, here I am, the little ghost you're ignoring. Fold that back in. Eight of Cups has King of Swords, King of Wands, Taurus. I feel like this is like a major sweep. King of Swords, King of Wands, Hangman, under an Eight of Cups. Taurus, there's a major sweep you should be doing of everything. Taurus, I think you should focus entirely on the new thoughts, new habits, new interest, and I am going to say new people. At the very least, Taurus, cut down on those familiar habits or connections that you have. I will also say, too, in this energy, they're not really going anywhere. It's also not really serving you, Taurus. Strong Piscean energy here. Taurus, I would say especially take a cold, hard look at those people who know where you want to go, who know what plans you have. I don't know, and how do they react to it, Taurus? Are you getting, Taurus, the support that you need? Also, too, Taurus, are you getting the vivaciousness of energy that you need? You know, Taurus, how sometimes you meet people and when you deal with them, you feel drained. You're like, ugh. And some people you deal with, and it's okay, right? Like, it doesn't really matter one way or another. Like, do you feel any particular different way after meeting them? Not really, right? Not in the grand scale. Maybe you feel a little better, maybe you feel a little worse, but you know, ultimately it's like an aftertaste that goes away in 2 seconds. And then, Taurus, there are the people who you talk to and you're like, wow, I was not expecting that at all. And the vibration we had just really invigorated me. It energized me. It was the same thing, Taurus, as if you had a little nap that you really needed, or you got to eat a meal that you really needed, or if you got to have a treat that you didn't expect, Taurus. If you saw something like a rainbow in the sky when you were not expecting, you just looked up and poof, a rainbow. You know, there are the moments, Taurus, like that, and I feel like you have people around you who are draining more from you than adding vivaciousness and color and spontaneity into your life, Taurus. And those are the people and situations, Taurus, that I would give a really hard look at, Taurus. That's what I see. That's what I see. Okay, something about that group you need to, you know, sweep away, Taurus. Think about it. Okay. Let's do Capricorn. Capricorn. You get to see that there was Capricorn energy going to pop up there. I'm going to fold that in. Capricorn, what is something you need to know right now? People are approaching you, Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. So, 4 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Energy of Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, clarifying a Page of Wands. Capricorn. Who is sharing, Capricorn, and who is not? Maybe that's not the best way to put it. Who is sharing, Capricorn, and who... I don't know. There's something here about help. But being judicious about it, being almost strategic about it, almost watching from the sidelines, but still offering help. Capricorn, do you need help? If you need help, Capricorn, somebody's wondering how much help to give you, Capricorn. There is help for you, but they're wondering how much of a leg up to give you. How much of their resources do they want to go and give to alleviate or remove your burden? That's message number one here, Capricorn. Second message I'm getting is you yourself could very much be in a position to help Capricorn. And you yourself, Capricorn, will have to decide how much of your abundance do you share with another. Those are 3 cards. And although I'm on Virgo, I'm not going to take them. Virgo. I have 4 of Wands, Virgo. That fell. 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. You have actually really great cards here, Virgo. First of all, no hasty movements, Virgo. Maybe some of you might be thinking to take some sort of risk. Perhaps, right? Bottom of the deck energy, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, under a 9 of Pentacles. Someone who is very stable and perhaps ready, I would say perhaps very ready to take another step. 10 of Cups, accompanied by the 2 of Pentacles. Without a doubt. However, what I'm getting here from this energy, Virgo, number one, wait. I don't know, there's something about this energy that you should go and keep maintaining, not to take any sort of drastic steps or actions that would change that. Virgo, I would say, if anything, while I do see this energy as being poised, very much poised to start making some changes that you really thought about quite rationally, Virgo. Number one, I don't think you should do any big movements, any big changes right now. And instead, Virgo, what I'm getting here is maintaining the situation. Continue to solidify your situation, Virgo. Continue to do it a little bit longer, whether this is 2 weeks, whether this is 2 months. I doubt it's 2 years. I don't feel years here. Virgo. Of course, whatever. These are like personal nuances, right? I'm just saying a little bit of time. Spend a little bit more time, Virgo, solidifying your platform before you start making movement. Okay, that's what I have. So I did all the earth signs, I did all the water, I did fire, I did not do air. Shall we do Libra? Libra. What does Libra need to know? Seven of Cups. King of Cups. Page of Cups. Seriously, Libra, what is all this water? It's the ton of water, Libra. The best choice, Libra, the best choice that will feel great, will lead out, will pan out into greatness, the smartest choice. Seven of Cups clarified by a King of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, a couple things here, Libra. First, a couple things with Seven of Cups. That's almost a pun, isn't it? I didn't mean to make a pun, a tarot pun. First thing, Libra, if you are being approached by someone or if you're dealing with someone, this person believes in you. I'm not going to put the romantic energy in here. I'm just saying that that number one, regardless if this is love or if it's some other connection, this person believes in you. So know that, first of all, Libra. They really do believe in you. They really are all in your corner. You know, they have banners going, yay, rah, rah, Libra. Whatever the cheers are for Libra. Whatever the cheers are. I don't listen to cheerleaders, but, you know, you get the idea. They'll be there with the little horns that blow out and the confetti. They're already in that energy for you. But let me say, Libra, if this person isn't a creative person, like if they're not actually professionally and actively in the arts and into, I'll just say into the arts, whatever that may be, a creative field. If they are not in a creative field and you are dealing with someone, this person is entirely celebrating you. Oh, but how will they actually show it? Tell you? Work on it? Go about it? I don't know. It's anyone's guess. It's a wild grab bag. Leo, is this energy a little exhausting? Well, Leo, how much do you like unpredictability? How much do you like things not being stable? How much do you like things being literally at various whims? How much unconventionality or how much inconsistency can you take, Libra? Because Libra, I have somebody who is entirely in your corner, but this person he's all over the place like confetti themselves. Could this be fun? I don't know. You know, I'm pretty all over the place too, Libra. And even myself as someone who's all over the place, this energy feels a little exhausting. And I like energy that's like, you know, pew, I like that. But this particular energy feels just a little exhausting. Because it's like this person themselves doesn't really have a mode to how they operate. They don't even know. And it switches. Okay, that's if you have someone in your corner. And Libra, if this is your own energy, if you're not dealing with someone or if you're not meeting someone like that, what you need to know is, Libra, it's time to start narrowing down the ideas you have. You don't have to go them. For right now, let's start bringing one out to the forefront. Let's start bringing one idea, one ideal you'd like to realize and crystallize and meet. Let's start bringing that out, Libra, and seeing how it goes. Libra, it's time to bring out your ideas to new stages of development. Don't have them all sitting there as in this is 25% done, this is 15% done, that's 75% done, that's 80% done. It's not even in this energy too, Libra, that you have to go and choose whatever idea you think is most plausible or whatever project is most developed. It's not even like you have to go by rules and credences like that. I mean, you can go with a project that's 25% done over a project that's 75% done. But Libra, it's time for you to start taking out your ideas, start putting them into, you know, what you'd work on in order of priority, and actually start putting some concrete work to it, develop it. Now, let's do Gemini then. Gemini, I have justice for you. Justice with Temperance, with Queen of Wands. Somebody's going to meet your terms. Gemini, have you been engaged in a game of chicken? You know, that when you drive towards something in those movies, those drag racing movies, and then whoever breaks before going off the cliff loses. Well, except the person that goes off the cliff entirely, right? They lose ultimately, but Gemini, if you're not actually engaged in a battle of wills with someone or waiting for something to come through, I mean, it could be an acceptance letter, right? Could also be finally being able to move, get a move on. Could be Gemini. But there's something that you've been waiting for, anticipating, something that's been delayed. Very well could be a test of wills, either with you, with another person, or it could just be your own test of wills of, will this happen or not? You want something to happen, you're pushing for it, and waiting for avenues to open up in which you can enact it, Gemini. And what I have basically is that stalemate is going to be over. Whatever you've been waiting on, whatever test of wills that you've been holding on to, according to what you want to see, Gemini, that's coming through. Someone's going to meet your terms, Gemini, and or you're going to get the agency to start moving again in the direction that you insist upon. Let's see who's next. One sign remaining, that's Aquarius. All my cards are jumping, going, Aquarius. Really, they are all flipping around like crazy. Aquarius. What you should know. Six of Cups, Aquarius. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Well, I have strong Scorpio energy here. Aquarius, the Six of Cups clarified by a Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. You know, part of me, Aquarius, wants to say, if something has been dragging on very long, I don't know, there's like threads of reconciliation here, Aquarius, but ultimately I'm getting moving on. And it's like, too, the ideas of reconnecting with the past, Aquarius, they're just ideas. And why do you keep those ideas so fresh? Maybe, Aquarius, someone could be in your energy and they could be thinking about reconnecting with you, Aquarius. And I would say the question still remains. There's like threads, little stubborn connection points between you and a past situation, and it goes back and forth between, well, I don't know, it's like the, do I say it like this? It's like the karma, the misma, the cloud, the stickiness. Something has not quite separated or dissipated when it should. This is what you need to know, right? That's the question. I think you should make a active effort, Aquarius, to focus on the new. At least from your side, Aquarius, cut off those dead ends and go on. That's what you need to know. All right, those are my messages. I don't think I have any more messages right now. If anybody would like a reading, I could be available. Maybe I'll leave this on for a little bit. But I think I am pretty much done for what you need to know, at least right now. If you have any comments or feelings you'd like to share, please do. And Asha, I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm okay. And I got like this little hamster obstacle course I put my feet on when I go out. And I'm looking to expand that. But yeah, it's like ridiculous that it's so cold. That's unfair. Even this room that I'm in, it's the warmest room. I live next to the heater. I have a heater next to me. I sleep with cats all around my face, like little, well, they are little heaters. They're all nice and warm. I'm just going after all the heat I can. I have all my sweaters on. Thinking about ways to get warmer. And maybe too, because it's winter, also thinking about food, like snacks, but snacks like potatoes. I had these potatoes. I had these little potatoes that I was going to eat, but then I kind of got busy. And in a couple of days, these potatoes, well, first of all, they kind of wilted. They're all soft now. I don't know if you can see that, but they have a rubbery texture. And then these things had the nerve to sprout. Look at them. They had the nerve to say, I live. I am not something to eat. I am a potato creature. Look at all that vibrant life that this potato is giving me in the face, saying, I am a potato, I sprout, I create other potatoes. This is my true meaning of life. is to be a potato and grow. And I have been thinking about potatoes tons. And not just because they've been having sales on the potatoes in the supermarket, in which I have been partaking of potatoes. I got sweet potatoes and white potatoes and jewel potatoes, if that's what they call them. All the many potatoes. Did not get the Japanese purple potatoes, mainly because they just have purple skin and they don't have the purple inside. I like the purple potatoes. But that's all like, potato talk, right? But I just wanted to go and share these potatoes that I was going to eat. And then they mocked me with life. Look at that. Now I have to go and look at the internet and wonder, what do I do with these potatoes? Because I think if I throw them outside, then they'll just die. And that's kind of sad. But I also don't want to go and grow potatoes, even though I have pots. The last thing I want to do is actually grow regular potatoes. I mean, you could grow sweet potatoes because at least you can eat the leaves. The leaves are edible. But I think for a regular potato plant, you can't eat the leaves. I think the leaves are toxic. So therefore, I just be growing the potatoes for the quality of just having a potato. That doesn't really make sense. And then I think a potato is a vining plant. I have pothos and I have monstera. And I also have longevity spinach. I don't need a potato vine, an ornamental, poisonous, ornamental potato vine. But yes, anyway, I am mocked with the life of a potato saying, well, I am potato. I am making many potatoes. This is a miracle of life here that just went on right under my nose. Right behind my back, this potato was getting busy, making more potatoes. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll just leave this on for just a little bit. Or should I end it? Maybe I'll end it and I'll come back later. Maybe I'll keep my potatoes here. I have more potatoes too. I have a whole bunch of potatoes, a whole bunch of little potatoes, and you can see how little they are. I have small enough hands. Well, like here's a spoon for reference, right? So they're pretty tiny potatoes. Oops, did I just kill? I hope I didn't. I know, now I'm invested in them. Now that I noticed all this life. But anyway, I have a whole bunch of small potatoes, huge bunch of small potatoes. And all of these potatoes had the nerve to become potato parents. I have like 30 potatoes that have become potato colony. You say, we are potato. We are the miracle of life. We have many, many things to do, which in their case is sprouting more potatoes. Anyway, this is something I've been thinking about over the past 2 days. I'm determined that this will not happen again with any of my other potatoes. Until the next reading, I and my potato colony wish everybody the most beautiful day. Bye-bye.